everybody. Raul here for Bass Musician Magazine, and today we have a special treat for all of you readers. We gathered here. I have John, JD, DeServio, Frank Bello, coming to you. Wow! We're
JD,
here.
You got it right. You got it right, JD.
Raul's my man.
Hey!
Raul,
So anyway, we're gathered here because a super event is on the verge of happening. It is the big 40th anniversary Anthrax tour with Black Label Society, I understand in the U.S. with Hatebreed as special guests. And we want to talk a little bit about this whole thing. Again, 40 years. Frank, this is just quite a milestone.
It's hard because JD and I are around 29 years old, so it's hard when you say 40 because I don't know where that comes from, but that's fine. I'll take it. I certainly wish. But it's been a ride, you know. When you say that, Raul, it's crazy to hear 40 years. You know, because life is fast, as we all know at this age, right? It's like it flew by. We were all just starting, right, JD? We were all just starting playing bass, and all of a sudden we're here. How does that work?
Great? I saw Frankie at the Roseland Ballroom with Raven, Anthrax, and Metallica.
Wow, dude, you were there? Yeah, you were there.
I was there. I still have my Armed and Dangerous EP. I had, you know, the metal. What was the first one? Fistful of Metal.
Fistful of Metal. Yeah, that was the night.
I still have them. I'm bringing them with me this time so you guys can sign them.
That was the night with all the record companies. It was like a big craziness. All the record companies were coming to see Metallica, and they were scoping us and everything else, and Raven and all that stuff. So Metallica got signed that night, but a bunch of people took home it was a great show for everybody, which was nice. Yeah. So a lot of people took a lot of great vibes from Anthrax home and led us to get signed also, which was nice, which was great.
Awesome. What a shit! I mean, I remember that. I was like,
it was crazy.
Whatever.
That was the big show in New York. It was a lot of fun, man. Yeah. The memories, and my God, you know, all that. Yeah, that was yesterday, though. You know what I mean? It feels like it was yesterday. What happened? All of a sudden, we're here.
Raven headline.
Yeah, dude, it was incredible. It was a great tour. That was fun, man.
Wow, that's killer. But I always wanted to tell you that. I don't know if I ever told you.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I had no idea. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's sick, dude.
Well,
totally sick.
It's so wild that, you know, the world is so small in this kind of way that you could be in the same place, not be aware, you know, or be so close and not be aware of it. So as part of this whole thing, I know the 40th anniversary, it's kind of been, this whole celebration has been kind of snowballing kind of a little bit since the end of last year, basically. I saw all kinds of things with released. There was a special bourbon that was released for this. And
it came out great. That bourbon's awesome. If anybody got their hands on that bourbon, that was the real McCoy, man. It was awesome. I still have a couple of bottles upstairs. It's just, it's a
Bring
beautiful.
One out, Frankie.
Yeah, maybe I will. You know, in New York, JD, you just turned me on to that. In New York, when we come back over here, I'm bringing it out. How about them apples?
We're playing Coney Island.
In Coney Island, we're playing Coney Island. Yeah. Hey, you know what, JD? You know what's crazy? Raul, I'm sorry, we're just yapping away. I apologize.
Go, man. This is great.
Here's a rare fact that I just realized, dude. Do you realize I don't think I've ever been on the boardwalk of Coney Island?
Me neither.
You too?
No, I've never been there, Frankie.
I've never. It's so weird. New Yorkers and New Jersey, it's just very strange. I'm a Bronx guy. It's weird. Right. I've never gone there ever. And maybe I've been by there, but I can't remember ever walking on the boardwalk. That's weird.
How many times have we been by there? A million. You know?
A million, right?
Never.
I go to Brooklyn a lot.
Never went to Nathan's. Rode the Cyclone. Never did anything. So now we get to do it.
Yeah, I mean, that day, I heard from my press agent that they're going to film some stuff from us, you and I. We're going to do some photo shoots and stuff together, which would be cool.
Oh, that's going to be great, man.
So we'll eat some dogs, we'll play some bass.
Yeah.
It's all good. Have some beer, whatever.
Well, that's probably...
You were never there either. Oh,
I know. It's crazy. So I'm thinking about that show. That's the New York show, which is weird for everybody because it's not Manhattan. Usually it's a Manhattan show. Yeah, everybody goes to Manhattan. So to go to Brooklyn, that's the new hot spot, I guess. That's where we're playing.
Sick, dude.
It'd be fun, though.
Wild. And the thing is, this is all part, you guys, the dates you have, I believe, what is it, July to August in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay.
28th. Yep.
So far, you know, I always say so far because all the promoters wait and see how it does, and if they want to do more, then they'll come to us all and say, "Should we do another run?" And we would love to, of course.
I hope so.
I hope so. That's the hope. Because we don't know. Look, we're just coming out of the whole COVID thing. Anthrax, we haven't toured yet. You guys have been out, right, JD? So it's we're hoping that things go well and there's no other fucking variant and all that stuff, you know. And hoping people can get back to life. That's what we want to do. We want to bring some fun back into people's lives.
It's just it's the thing we're gonna have to fucking deal with. That's really it, man. You know,
and that's it.
Like the flu, it's gonna turn into just the flu. And hopefully, you know, less people will be dying from this fucking shit. You know what I mean? I think they are now. I think less are. Hopefully, you know, and because we got to get on with our lives, man.
I mean, people have to get move on. I mean, I just hope people are healthy. I want people to be healthy and happy. Look, life is this short, man. Let's move on now, right?
I agree with you. And you know what's
be careful
for the old, like, you know, like my age now. Each year is like a dog year for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, I just lost 2 years. That's like 14 years, man. This fucking sucks, man. You know?
Well, you look at it. You know, we did the music business lost a couple of years into it. A record cycle. Think about that. A record touring cycle. All that stuff. The creativity stuff. It's really held us down. We couldn't see each other's bandmates and stuff to create. This Zoom shit is good for a little bit, but man, after a while, there's nothing like being in a room jamming with your band, right? You're jamming with people one-on-one. You get a vibe. There's a different vibe than Zoom. You know, I'm glad we have Zoom, but it's not the same. It's just not.
Nah, you got to be in a room and smell everybody.
And the smell, the whole thing. You know, it's the vibe. It's got to be a vibe, and there is a lot of smell.
There's a bad smell.
Well, it sounds like even now there's a lot of energy brewing for this event. It's going to be. It sounds like a spectacular tour. Very excited. Other things I'll mention. Also, Frank, you also released a book fairly recently as well.
Yeah, Fathers, Brothers, and Son. It's available on you can go to my website, but rarebirdlit.com, the publisher. Yeah, I wrote about my life, and people have been very kind to me with the reviews and people's comments and stuff. So it goes deep. It's about my life story, and then right after that, so I had a lot of animosity, anguish. I put an anguish in my gut, and I wrote some songs, and I put them out. We're putting them out in November with the paperback, which is awesome. So I'm looking. So it's interesting, you know, with this time down, you know, we're writing an Anthrax record, but I also had this other angst on the other side of it. So it's more rock and roll for my solo stuff. So
nice. Well, it's kind of the reminder you're real people, you know, and I think a lot of times in the eyes of the fans, you have this legendary, you know, kind of status. I remember I was at a NAMM show. And we were at the hotel across the street from the Anaheim Convention Center. We're in line at Starbucks to get coffee. And I look behind me, and Stu Hamm is standing there. And I turn to my wife and go, Stu fucking Hamm is right behind us. You know, he's
a good dude.
That's like, wow.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's an awesome dude.
And who would have thought? You know, so again, it's kind of this status. And until I had a chance to actually talk to him, go, yeah, Stu's a great guy. We're cool, you know. But I kind of had him up here because I hadn't really had a chance to get to know him quite yet. And so the person behind the scenes, the person that isn't on the stage, which is so much more. And this is also, it sounds like there's such great chemistry when you're touring together, you're spending time. I mean, you obviously spend a lot more time off stage than you do on
stage. We're on stage for an hour and a half a day. You gotta live with these people for the other 22 and a half. You know,
that's the tough part. If you don't get along, in those other 22 hours, it's really really tough. And that's why it's so important.
Yeah, I'm very blessed, man. Yeah. You know, Zach's been my boy. You know, we've been friends for 37 years, I guess now. You know, back to 85 or 86.
Amazing.
So
amazing.
Yeah, and you know, and it's family, you know, and it's you know, we take the piss out of each other. It's just
that's just great. I love your videos. I love what you guys do with the videos, the screwing around. I love them. Because I know you so well, you guys. It's like being in the room with you again. So it's that's what's going to be about, Raul. Just so you know, Raul, these guys are lunatics, and it's fun because we're all family. And there's a lot of ball busting. We were talking about this before. There's a lot of ball busting in every camp. Hatebreed are great guys too. They're great. Totally. It's a great package tour. So not only for the stuff that's going to go on the stage, but the stuff that's going to go on behind the stage is a lot of fun too. So it'll be good times.
there's got to have to be a camera rolling at some point, man.
Yeah, there's got to be, because people want to see that. I want to give that out to the people and make them see some stuff.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good stuff going on.
Because it's a lot of fun. People don't even have any idea. They think it's all serious, you know, and it's totally not.
See, that mystique, Raul, that's what you're kind of talking about, touching you have things up here. But, yeah, with regular people, there's also another side that's fun side. The fun side is where it's all at. Makes it okay to stay on the road away from your families for so long.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we're family and we could bounce off of each other in the bands, what we have and stuff, and the other bands that you like to hang out with. That's what happens. And you stay on the road and it feels good that you're comfortable, you know?
Yeah. Without a doubt. It's good. It's always fun, like when we're on tour with people we love, you know, it's like just, you know, extension of the family, like you said. So it makes going away from your immediate family a little bit easier, you know? Totally, man.
Especially because the kind of music, even though you're both in the metal realm, it's very different. And the videos are so totally different. And the response.
Oh, yeah.
And the kind of crowd that you would pull, you think, you know, that it appeals to kind of the universal group of everybody. But, you know, it is significantly different. Which brings up, let me ask for each one of you. We'll start with you, JD. What gear are you taking on the tour to get your sound? What are you going to be playing on?
Oh, just like what I usually play. You know what I mean? My Harky stuff. I have LH1000 heads. I got my Kilo head. Remember the Kilo, Frankie?
I know it well.
They took years to develop this thing. I posed a picture with it like 8 years ago. They put it out and discontinued it. And it's a great head. It's a freaking awesome head. I love it. So, and I use like Samson power amps and shit, you know what I mean? And just so I'll power everything with the power amp, so I get a lot of headroom. And I use my high drive speakers and my Schecter basses, and that's really it. It's pretty easy, man. How about you, Frankie? Now you're with Charvel.
The Charvel, I'm bringing out my Charvel signature models. Just so you know, Raul, I just signed with Charvel. Nice. I'm very happy with them. They made me this incredible bass that I'm soup to nuts. Everything I asked for, Raul, and JD, you'll understand this. When you ask for something, you get it, man.
Yeah.
Everything I asked for, and I think by this we know ourselves, what we like at this point in our lives, right? So there's no reason to fuck around. It's like you write it down and say, this is what I need. My favorite bass would be this. And you have this wish list, and I swear to God, Mikey Tempesta, you know Mikey from Charvel. I grew up with him. We went to high school together, so he knows me better than me. So everything they just put it through, and it came out exactly, dude. You'll see. We're gonna JD and I are gonna jam when we go out on the run. We're gonna have some bass time alone on the stage. No guitar players, no drummers. We're gonna rope it off.
Get him out of here.
He's got a new signature model out. I want to check out his. He's gonna check out mine. We're just gonna have some bass time.
Nice.
So I have the bass. I have the LH1000s, right? They're coming out with me again. And I got I'm using 4x12s, you know, what they have.
I use 4x12s too.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So if we go out, if we blow out, we'll hook each other up. It's all good.
It's crazy, though, because like when I'm home with other bands, my own solo bands, whatever, I use 810s.
I have a whole thing of storage. I have I don't know how many I have them in storage. Yeah. But I'm finding that it's an easy, and these new, just by the way, just, you know, the Harky stuff, these new 8x12s, do you see how light they are? Dude, they're lighter for the crew guys. They sound as great. They sound just as great, but they're lighter for the crew guys that they bust their ass and get them on the stage. So it's cool. I mean, they did it right. So
that's probably the neodymium magnets.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. See the face? That's it.
Yes, it is.
Of course, yes. I don't want to bring that up. Of course, later I'll do that in post. Yeah, and you know, simplicity in its finest. You know, the same Sans amp I've had forever. Oh, dude! By the way, I'm using my Sans amp pedal I've had forever. But I have to tell you this, JD. I haven't talked to you, and Raul, I'll bring you in on this. Mm-hmm. So you know the company Tech 21.
Yes, sure.
Sans amp, who we all love. Everybody knows that the world's greatest secret in the world. Everybody uses them. So I've been using these Sans amp. So long story short, my friend Joel MacIver, my co-writer, he hooked me up with my friend Time from Sans amp. And since then, we've been going back and forth, and we're building this pedal, man. And I have a prototype of it now. Dude,
really?
I can't. I'm not even supposed to say that right now because they don't want me to say anything about it because it's different. It's different. I'm so stoked on it. I'm so stoked on it. It'll be my thing coming out afterwards. I'll bring it out to experiment.
We'll check it out. Man, for sure.
Absolutely. It's a punch in your face, man.
Yeah. Right on, man.
It's really
ballsy. Check it out.
Yeah. So that's for me. I'm simple and like you, JD. Plug in and play. You got the Sans amp, the LH1000. Get the bass. Let's go out and rage.
That's it, man. Totally.
Then that's pretty much it.
Whenever you have too much shit, it always breaks anyway.
Well, yeah, and who wants to think? When you're on stage, I don't want to think. I just want to kind of play the songs and just live on the stage and not think about, oh my God, is this thing going to go down? Is this pedal, is this going to fuck up somewhere? Who wants that? So simplicity is key.
Exactly, totally.
Gotcha. Well, it sounds like there's so much excitement. This is going to be such a great time. Folks,
it's going to be dope.
They need to make sure if they want to find out where you're going to be, the best place to look on probably either website, anthrax.com or blacklabelsociety.com.
Yes.
Plus our Instagrams, our own Instagrams.
Our Instagrams. JD, what's your Instagram?
Yeah.
Mine is
John JD DeServio.
Mine is at Frank Bello. If you guys want to find out anything, all this other stuff. So it's all good.
That's it.
Well, I tell you guys, I'm stoked for you. I wish I could be there, but in spirit, I think
we're not playing the Northwest, are we?
I don't think so.
Not yet.
But
I always say not yet, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, right. Maybe, hopefully, like you said, maybe it'll be well received, and we get to do another run, man.
Exactly.
Because it's only 4 weeks. It's not very long.
It's not a long run, right? So hopefully things will carry on from there. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm stoked. I'm excited, and it hasn't even started. So hey,
me too. It's funny. This is the beginning of it. We're starting to do press boards, and now it's kind of real now. Right? It's becoming real. It hasn't been real. It's been on paper.
Yeah.
But now, even me, this is my first kind of interviews to do. So, for the tour. So it's kind of, all right, now it's real because we're setting it up, which is great. It's great to hear this.
Totally, man.
Very cool.
Yeah, these are my interviews. I'm done now. Thank you.
Me too.
That's all I got was 2 interviews. I'm a bass player. They don't really give a shit about me. Frankie, they love, and who doesn't? You know what I mean? But
well,
he probably has a lot more to do.
Wait.
No, I'm good. I got to bring my kid out now. That's it.
There you go. You're our people, so you're important to us. So that's what we wanted to see.
That's what we need.
Community, baby. We got to stick together, man.
There you go. Well,
baby.
Guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Folks, you've seen him here. Make sure you go out and see this incredible 40th anniversary tour.
It's going to be fun.
Definitely.
Anthrax, Black Label Society, Hatebreed.
Yeah.
And today, Frank, JD, thanks again. Coming to you live on Bass Musician Magazine.
Thank you, Raul. Take care of yourself, brother.
Thank you, Raul.